Hey guys, so I'm just going to do a really quick video. This is basically about brushes because I've had quite a number of people asking me about brushes lately. So I'm going to show you the kind of brushes that I think are pretty much my staples, brushes that I cannot live without, and brushes that I think probably should get. So these are just my recommendations of what I have. The only issue I have right now is that I can't remember the prices for half of these brushes, so I apologize. If anybody knows the prices, just let me know and I can put it in the sidebar somewhere. So starting with the basic, which would be like the blusher and the powder brush. My powder brush that I use is from Stage Cosmetics, which is this one. It's a really big fluffy brush and I love it. I think a lot of my clients have commented before that it's so soft, it feels like you're just putting tissue on the face. Many times they ask me, what's that on my face? Because it's an amazing feeling, really. You gotta go down and feel it for yourself. It's just really brilliant. It's very soft and I like it because even though it's soft, you're able to buff the powder into the face pretty well. So I like this a lot. So this is from Stage Cosmetics. And then for blusher brushes, I have 3 blusher brushes. Okay, first off, I've got this one. This is a double-sided brush. It actually comes in a set. It comes with 3 brushes. I don't know where the other brush is right now, but basically the other one comes with an eyeshadow brush, double-sided, and this one is a foundation brush and a concealer brush, and this one is a little small powder brush here, as well as one for contouring. You can get this at Magical Tansu if you're in Singapore. I don't know where else they sell it. Not too sure because it's called Essence of Beauty. Okay, so I don't know where else they have it, but if you're in Singapore, you can get it at Magical Tansu Blogspot. I will put the link in here and you can check it out. So I personally like this particular brush a lot. Reason being because this one, I like to use it to wipe off any excess powder from any fallout. And this side for contouring, it's so soft on the skin and it's really good, so I like to use this for contouring. And then for my blusher brushes, I use these two. This one is actually, I got it from a brush set when I first joined my makeup school and it's been lasting me a really long time. It's an awesome brush. It's from Cosmoprof. If you're in Singapore, we have Cosmoprof at Seligi. The thing about Cosmoprof is that their brush set, they only sell it as in the whole brush set. They don't sell individual brushes. But I do assure you that Cosmoprof brushes or the brush set that they provide is fantastic. It's really, really brilliant. A lot of the brushes I have are still with me because I cannot bear to part with them. They're really good. So this is one of the brushes I use for blusher, the Cosmoprof one. Another one is the 129 by MAC. Okay, this is a slightly bigger, fluffier brush. This is I like to use this because it's a lot more fluffy and bigger compared to the Cosmoprof one. So it's nicer to buff the color out, evenly spread it out. To start off with highlight, this is also another brush. This is actually brandless. I got it from one of those brandless sets like many years back, not many years back, but maybe 2 years back. So this is one of the brushes. I like it because it's not totally flat, alright? It's a little bit flat, not totally flat, and it's wide. So it's easy to apply the highlight. And then for eyeshadow application, I'm actually fine with either flat brushes or fluffy brushes. So I've got a variety of sizes and shapes. Like, okay, for instance, like something like this. This is a more fluffy one. Okay, it's more fluffy. Alright, so this one's a lot more fluffier as opposed to this one, which is a lot more flat, as you can see. Okay, I don't know if you can see the difference here. So that was for basic eyeshadow application. For outer corners and crease, I like to use either an angled brush or a crease brush. So for angled brushes, you've got 2 options. One is the 275 by MAC. Okay, this is an angled brush. It has to be fluffy and angled. So this 275 by MAC is a perfect choice. So if MAC is too expensive for you, you can easily get them at Stars Makeup Heaven. I mentioned it many times before already. I really, really like it. This is like a cheaper alternative to the MAC 275. For the outer corners or into the crease, I like to use dome brushes sometimes for like smoky eyes. You just put a bit of colors at the outer corners. I like to use dome shaped brushes. So I've got a variety here. Okay, these are all pretty much the same. Right, they're all kind of dome shape. So let me just go through one by one. This one is from Sephora. I mentioned this before in many of my videos, and I even give it away for my giveaway. So this one is dome shape. I love dome shape brushes, reason being because you can easily apply colors at the outer corners here, and you can build it up. And because it's dome shape, you get a very fine, precise shape. You don't get like a blotch, like a whole patch of color. You can just get a very precise C shape or at the outer corners. So a dome shape brush is one of my favorites. This is the number 13 from Sephora. Okay. And then the other brushes that's similar would be Stage Cosmetics. This one is the Shadow Blender brush. 3 brushes from MAC. Alright, these 3 brushes. This is actually the 217. This is 217. This is more for blending as well. I wouldn't really say it's for the outer corners. I like using this for blending. And this one 22 by MAC. It's different from the 217 because it's a lot more longer. And then another one by MAC. This is the 226 Blonde Brunette Redhead collection. So this probably is a limited edition brush. Okay, so these 2 brushes from MAC, also my favorite for the outer corners. Now if you really like this one and you want to give it a go, the 226 from MAC, what you can do is, I found a dupe at iNovi. Okay, I don't know if we have this. I'm pretty sure we've got this all over the world actually. I'm not too sure, but I saw the website and they were shipping to Canada, US and stuff like that. So I think you might have it at other parts of the world. iNovi. Okay, so this brush, I just bought it yesterday actually. It's so similar to the 226. This is the, I don't think there's a number here. No, there's no number. So anyway, you can see it's pretty much the same. Alright. I know this one costs $30. So you can get this at iNovi. So applying colors to the lower lash line, I like using very small brushes. So these are all totally brandless, right? These are all brandless brushes. They're just really very fine, very small, flat brushes. The reason being because when you want to apply colors here, you want to make sure it's really fine and flat. Because if it's too thick or too fluffy, you might get a bit of a mess under the eye. So these 2 are pretty much similar. I personally like using them at the inner corners of the eyes if you want to apply like a bright wash of color, maybe like yellow or some shimmery yellow or white, any highlight color. So it's easy because it's short, the bristles are short, so you can just apply the colors at the inner corner. Sometimes you can use it also for smudging a little bit of smoky eyes. So these are the 2 brushes that I use for the inner corners and smoky eyes. So that was it. All my brushes, not all my brushes, pretty much the brushes that I think are good, and I would strongly recommend you getting them. Also stay tuned because by next month I should be having another giveaway, early January or mid-January. So thanks for watching guys. Take care.